Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Abbasid World Conquest. We need a new court imam since we murdered our previous one. Oops. Let's go with the guy with 17... that one. Sure. We'll have him proselytize on one of the places that's not the right religion. Like, say, our own territory first. Although, you do get the jizya tax, which is nice. 25% increased taxation when it's the wrong religion. So it's not a big deal, but I still feel like it's better to convert them. Because you do have revolt risk, which we don't want. We are slow sieging, or just regular sieging these provinces, because can't really afford to assault yet. And we have another peasant revolt. Okay, it is 2,400 strong, not a big deal. We can raise quite a few more troops because people like us. But not enough to put down the peasant revolt, so we'll just finish these sieges. Once we control this territory, we will release here. Finally, we have a son. Not bad. Not going to worry about naming him and all that stuff. This is a pretty min-maxy World Conquest type campaign, so I want to be focusing primarily on conquering things. We have a couple prisoners. Oh, we have a genius. A genius Shia. Collected an excellent tithe. She's not ransomable, but she's a genius. We'll keep her in prison for now, I guess. And it looks like our vassal is trying to put that army down himself, which is unfortunate that he's losing, but we will do a little bit of upgrading of our own personal territory. Now, as a Bedouin Sunni, we have access to camels. That is our retinue, and it's also our special troop. So we get camels, all camels, 500 camels. And they have bonuses to, they're essentially light infantry. Sorry, light cavalry. And they're pretty good, so we might make those. They cost 1,000 retinue cap, which is a lot. I think everyone knows how I feel about the skirmishers, but camels are pretty good too. We'll see. I'll have to decide when the time comes if, for the sake of world conquest, like the advantage to the skirmishers is realm stability, because these ratios, you know, the strength relative to the liege, the more troops you have, the lower the ratio will be, and if you can keep their ratio below like 70%, they'll never fire. So there's a huge advantage in having just more men. On the other hand, camels are pretty good. Camels are not so good at assaulting, though, which is something we'll spend a lot of time doing as well. So there's pros and cons to each. In general, I usually feel like the skirmishers win. Looks like the guy won. Strong Mirza daughter. Daughters are great. Daughters are fantastic for Muslims because you just have tons of them and you can marry them all off for bonus opinion. So I'm sure Wali Aram is not a heretic. Or do I want to brand him as a heretic? I'm perfectly fine with him. He's not a heretic. Just convert the province, please. Stop trying to convert people. So do we want to build something there or do we just want to build a new holding? Probably a new holding. This is our capital. It'll probably be our capital forever. Any of these other provinces have better tech? This one actually does. Kirkuk. It's a 086 instead of a 066. It's also got more subholdings. Baghdad, on the other hand, has a lot of subholdings. I think we should move our capital to Baghdad. It is, I mean, it's the capital of the Duchy of Baghdad. It makes sense. I don't know why it didn't start off as the capital. Yep, I think we make that our capital. And then we just build more castles and stuff here for the future. Alright, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's take the city. Let's win these wars. And, well, this one's about to tick, so we'll let it tick, but there we go. 100%, 100%. Off peace, off peace. Tons of stuff. And not only do we get bunches of prestige and piety for this, but we also get to kick them out and put people that we like in charge. So we can get the culture and religion proper. Not going to give away any land to our son because he's a baby, but these guys will definitely grant these territories too. Individual counts is going to be the way to go. It's going to take a lot of micro, but it's worthwhile. For the sake of... darn it. if you have that thing there, then you can't press the C key to confirm because it... No, it's trying to type. I don't like that. Alright, there we go. Now this Duchy of Daman, we do probably want to create. That'll give us some more prestige, and we can put somebody in charge. Preferably the guy who had that high stewardship. Wait a second, how did you get in charge? Did I not have this organized the right way? Oh god, I had it organized backwards. Somehow that happened and I ended up giving it to the guy with no prestige, or no stewardship. This is the guy that I want to be our duke. Alright, disband. Let's re-raise, put down the rebellion. We don't want to do that. And come to think of it, if we're going to be raising up our troops, we might as well declare an offensive war as well. This guy has 2,000 men. Let's re-disband. Let's declare a holy war. Claim Medina. Well, we have an actual straight-up claim on it. We could also just declare a subjugation war. For 200 piety, caliphs are allowed to subjugate all other Muslim rulers of the same denomination once per 10 years. Well, the sooner we do that, the sooner we're able to do it again. On the other hand, subjugating Egypt would be nice. He's got 13,000 men, though. Yep, I'm thinking that it makes sense to just subjugate. Just start it right away. He'll gain troops because he'll be defending versus an outside threat, but probably not going to be enough to protect him. See how much his levy changes. 2,300 right now. Defending versus infidels. Still 2,300. Unfortunately, we're leading troops, so we might get killed. We can't change it. Our vassals are still... They're pretty happy, but we've got some half-brothers to worry about. You know, these guys are a little questionable. I think we'll probably start off with... geez, what do we get? I gotta go with skirmishers. They're just too good. I want to win. You know, I want to conquer the map as fast as possible, and I think that skirmishers they're better. They're the way to go. As much as I love the camel retinue, and the idea that we can have bonus, I think 60% offense, I think it is. They're really good. It's just skirmishers are better. As always, we'll just say our wife should stay out of this. Righteous imprisonment on our first wife. Let's tell her to stop. Of course I can forgive you. Just stop plotting against whoever it is you're plotting against. Leave each other alone, women. I love playing as a Muslim, though. The music's fantastic. Alright, so that war's done. He's currently being occupied by this guy, who is attacking him in the Holy War for Medina. So he's trying to take this whole duchy here. We might need to declare war on him too. We have the ability to declare a de jure claim on stuff. Apparently because we're the Emperor, we have a claim on pretty much anything. So we can declare war anywhere down here. I think we need to, because I don't want to lose this, and this guy's not very strong. Problem is that we're not hostile to him. So even though we have these all combined, we're going to disband. We're going to declare another war on this guy, so we're hostile, so we can siege back whatever he took from the other guy. That works for me. And actually the army is slightly larger this way too. I'll just funnel in. Our half-brother refuses to provide us with any troops, the jerk. I don't really like that you don't like me. Here's some money. So what are we going to do with our money, aside from hiring retinue? Probably build more holdings. We could upgrade things, but building new holdings is definitely the more effective way to spend money. But eventually you have to start upgrading things. And it's always nice to have really powerful... Okay, so here we can see that if we build the camel riding ground, we get cavalry defensive plus 15%, which is a pretty clear indicator to me that our cultural retinue would have plus 60% defense, which is okay. But offense... The problem with light cavalry, effectively, since it's a special troop, but it's not. It's light cavalry. The problem with it having defensive value is that when they excel is in the pursuit phase. And when you're in the pursuit phase, then the enemy's not fighting you, so the defense is useless. You want things that have offense if they're going to be good at the pursuit phase. My wife has gone to Chief Quadi and asked for a divorce. My first wife wants a divorce. Okay, whatever, I don't care. Go away, stupid woman. I pleaded with her. She told me all the reasons, and I told her I would change, that I would do anything. She promised not to leave. I don't care. I really don't care. You stupid woman. You're just some lowborn woman. Just shut up. Make babies. It's just like, whatever. I can find somebody else if you're not willing to be the wife. I really don't care. You're just a woman. In a Muslim world. We have already down to 0% decadence. So we have 20% increase to main income, which is nice. We could capitalize on that by trying to upgrade the towns. Alright, fine. We'll upgrade some towns a bit. Oh, did I just make a Cosma? That's not what I wanted. Well, there goes all of our money. Oh, hey, good. Our guy actually converted something. And our spy master can obligate somebody out. Right now it is Prince Al-Mufawak. And is he in a faction? He is. Does he have traits that match? He is honest. Yes, we obligate. I'll make him dislike us, but he can't faction for 5 years. Or 10 years, I think. So there goes that faction. That means our spy master is now free to do things like study technology. Which we want to do. We have another army in here. Oh, right, and our Chief Quadi Court Imam converted somebody. Let's convert that now. So we do lose the jizya tax bonus here, 25% bonus tax. But no more revolt risk. Which I think is a better situation to be in. We're going to have plenty of income. As soon as the realm gets really, really stable, and we have like 2,000 prestige, we'll just raise the Ikta taxation, and then that'll make up for any difference. Okay, let's go slaughter his army and then assault back the holdings that the Emir of Sana took. We have enough technology to advance in a new tech group. Alright, let's take military organization. It's always the right choice. That'll give us quite a bit more retinue cap. Up to 3,000. Gonna have to stick with the skirmisher retinue. After we learned that our cultural one is defensive, I definitely don't like it. And since we're hostile to that guy, we can actually assault back his sieges, which is exactly why we declared the war. Otherwise, we would have ended up taking parts of counties, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it when you own, like, these two, but there's, like, other ones that are owned by other people. It's just so obnoxious. We don't want to assault that. That's going to take too many losses. We do want to fight his army, though. And it looks like, did you end your war? You did. So we actually ended up not needing to do that, apparently. Zuhara, you're the first of your beloved wives, very upset. Oh, she claims to have caught one of your less wives in the act of poisoning her food. Evidence uncovered by household guards seems to verify this claim. So we can murder one of our other wives, the one who gave us our son, who's strong, or we can just say, I can't be fighting all your battles for you. She's just scared of these Amazonian women. All of our strong secondary wives terrify her, apparently. I really don't care. Her problems are her own. This guy's not as good at leading troops as these other ones, but he's got less opinion than us, and he wants to become marshal, so this is the right guy. That is how you decide. It's not always the guy who has the most marshal score. Sometimes it needs to be the guy who you want more opinion with. See, we gained the plus 15 fulfilled ambition. We also gained the... where does it say personal diplomacy? It should say on there. Why do I not see personal diplomacy? I don't know why it's not updating. He's on my council. He should be affected by either state diplomacy or personal diplomacy. So the very top for these guys. But my marshal is not getting any bonus. Oh, hey, that's interesting. Neither is he. Apparently your council is no longer getting the personal diplomacy bonus. They're not even getting the state diplomacy bonus. That seems like a pretty major bug. Your court, the way it's supposed to work is your court and your is it just... I don't get it. Am I just not getting a bonus? I'm not getting personal diplomacy at all. Maybe at 4 diplomacy it's 0. Maybe that's what's happening. Could be. Rise of the Shia. We don't care. We'll split the army here and siege both. We're almost at 100% with this guy, so I'd like to maybe assault something. But we can probably siege this faster than he can take that back. We'll take the capital, take the top holding here. And you know, it might be a lot quicker to go and siege that bishopric. Okay, so making pretty damn good money, 18 gold a month. That's like 200 gold a year. Gain some tech. Not bad. One of our girls is doing whatever. We'll make her diligent, because why not? She might as well be okay. We are ill. Oh no. I really don't want to die yet. If we were to die, that'd be just terrible. We'd have a 2-year-old heir. We do need more sons. We don't have enough sons. I'm concerned by this. We have one pregnant wife. One pregnant wife, that's it. No longer ill. Excellent. I've turned off siege notifications just because we're going to be doing a lot of sieges. That puts us to 100%. Since it's a subjugation, we take or vassalize all titles held by us in the Kingdom of Arabia. So let's see. Arabia is all of this. So everything that he owns is in Arabia. We take or vassalize all titles occupied. So we should take everything. Just to be sure, though, why don't we just siege the top holding of these other 4? Actually, no. I just want to see. I want to see what happens with it. Let's just enforce demands. Okay, so he stayed our vassal. They all stayed vassals. We didn't take or vassalize any of it. So he's going to be pretty upset with us but we have plus 75 for subjugating him. We gained quite a bit of territory, which increases our retinue cap substantially, or should. Pick up one more guy. And now we can put our full force into this. Okay, I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you soon.